if you are one of the person who is thinking the perfumes in shopping malls is quite expensive, but you are still afraid of buying perfume online, afraid that you will get non-authentic or fake perfumes, and you are caught in the middle, just stay tuned and check out our answers. Hi, welcome back to channel Fragrant kita. First of all, thank you very much towards korang yang submit those questions to our Instagram, I think month ago, regarding fake perfumes. So we answered most of your questions here, and in the end of this video, kita akan bagikan satu free perfumes to those yang berjaya menambat hati kita dengan soalan dia. Okay, first question is by Orange Burst Capybara. Does inspired perfume considered as fake? The answer is no. So perfume inspired adalah perfume yang trying to duplicate ataupun inspire by the scent of original perfume. For example, Gucci, Chanel, YSL. So bila diorang manufactured in their manufacturing facility keluar as original, this inspired perfume will buy from authorized distributor, and then they will try untuk replicate the same scent. Fake pula, diorang ni adalah diorang tiru betul-betul 100% the name, the bottles itself, even though the brand. So diorang tipu and they are selling at a cheaper price. Inspired? Tidak. Inspired, normally they will have their own brand name and they will put inspired by Chanel Allure, for example. So it is not fake. Is it true that fake perfumes has poor performance? I have experienced quite a few numbers of fake perfumes atas dua tujuan. Yang pertama adalah membeli ketika kami tidak tahu bahawa original and fake differentiation dekat mana nak beli. Second is when we are already established, we try to buy fakes in order to do a differentiation between fake and originals. So honestly saying, sometimes fake perfume has good performance, but maybe the scent is a bit off. Sometimes the scent wise is nearly ridiculously the same, but it has poor performance. So it is never the same as the original. So far, we have never seen any fake perfumes that have similar projection, longevity, performance, or even the same, this 100% the same as the original ones. So maybe you can detect here and there for these fake perfumes, there must be negative side of it. Apakah faktor-faktor yang menentukan perfume itu tiruan? Okay, there's a lot of factors. First of all, you need to know that this particular original branded perfumes designers or really big names, as for example Chanel. So Chanel is really strict on their distribution platform, and they control their supply chain so that not all or most of you will never get Chanel out of cheap online websites or non-authorized distributor by Chanel. So first factor that you need to check is the price. So if it's too cheap or too questionable, then the price is definitely your first factor. Second factor, you just need to check how legit the sellers are. You can ask on forums, you can ask on groups, you can ask your friends that is having a good knowledge on perfumes collecting. So there's quite a lot of information that you can gain. And the second factor to know that whether the perfume is fake or not is the brand itself. I can give you examples like Chanel, Dior, YSL, Gucci. It's maybe four of the most hardest perfumes that you can get really, really cheap online, especially Chanel and Dior. I really like this question because there's always people saying that strictly no fussy buyer or no refund or there's a lot of statement under their profiles. So if you have no fussy buyer, strictly not for return, no refund given, and the perfume price is really ridiculously cheap rather than in malls. So that is one of the red flags that this is really a nice question. Why do fake perfumes have the same scent as original? Of course, they are trying to copy the bottles, the box, even the scent itself, and some of the fakes has same scent, similar scent towards the original, but most of them fails in terms of the longevity. First one. Second, normally when you spray the first spray, the top notes might be the same, but when they develop to medium notes, middle notes, and also the base notes, it kinds of differs from the originals one. So please check the authenticity of perfumes in terms of not only the scent, but the developments of the scent until base note. One. Second is in terms of the box, the packaging, and also the bottle, and of course in terms of the price and also the how legit the seller is. Yes, as dah cakap sebelum ni, memang ada yang lebih kurang sama bau dengan original, tapi mungkin development of dia punya base note tak sama seperti yang original. And of course longevity mungkin ada issue sebab ingredients yang diorang guna definitely will not be the same as original punya ingredients. That's one of the reason. Common mistake for fake perfumes. I would say there's quite a few. One of it is the one that you are stating there. Nozzle, also it's really hard to sell a really good atomizer or nozzles. For example, like Chanel or Dior. If you have experienced the original, the spray and the atomizer is really good. So for these fake perfumes that is selling really cheap, so they have this particular nozzles or atomizer that is not good, which is really cheap ones. Then you can also check dia punya bottles conditions and also the packaging. Some fake perfume, especially from China, ada even wrongfully spelled names or perkataan. So not just only atomizer, there's a lot of things that you can check. Guys, tested perfume is not fake. But I know why this question came around, because of most of the fake selling perfumes online mostly have testers. So just be careful, buy from legit sellers. The price must be not too good to be true. But tested perfumes is not entirely fake. Fake perfumes, I can tell you can try in terms of the scent wise. Do not only just check on the first spray, check on the middle notes until the base note. Second, the bottle itself. And third, the packaging. The packaging might be having some typo error or difference in terms of the printing wise. For the bottle, also the same printing wise on the bottle, the atomizer, how the bottle looks like, whether it's flimsy or not. So these three things are the things that you can check when you have the product. But if you do not have the product, just check in terms of the price first. Too good to be true, don't proceed. And brand itself, Chanel, Dior, YSL, and few range is not really cheap. They comes at a good price because of they have really a good perfumes, and also in terms of how good the seller is in terms of explanation and their knowledge as well. Zakrin, it's really a nice question. So ni nak cerita pengalaman sendiri. 2013 aku ada beli perfume, time tu tak tahu beli original ataupun fake, dan aku pakai perfume Chanel Allure Home Sport Extreme. Kiri dengan kanan, Kemudian that one is hari weekend, aku pergi ke kebun arwah Tok. Kemudian balik tu memang tangan merah-merah. Dan semua family ingatkan aku kena macam the yang apa cari panggilan gigit tu, lepas tu nampak merah-merah naik dekat tangan. Everyone thought that it's actually that particular binatang bila masuk kebun lah. Dalam tahun yang sama juga, bila realise macam mana kita tahu fake ataupun original, well, that channel Hello Home Spot I beli pun dalam 150, so definitely not original lah. And bila dah tahu that particular product is fake, and bila guna kali kedua, kali ketiga, memang betul rashes naik. And disebabkan pengalaman sendiri dah guna, I would say this is really really dangerous, because bila diorang produce, you guys will never know apa yang diorang letakkan dalam tu. Well, Aslam, this is really a nice question. I really need to drink, because kalau fikirkan balik bagaimana diorang pertahankan, especially these fake perfume sellers, pertahankan produk diorang sangat-sangat original, is really out of this world. Kalau korang cari gaduh dengan diorang, definitely korang akan terima balasan dia. And how do they yakinkan diorang punya products is really original? I think two things. One is in terms of their sales. They always put up their accounts. They have 100,000 of sales, maybe monthly basis. So most of their resellers and agents will definitely fall into this trap, and they try to be agents and selling the same thing. Second is their marketing is really good. They are always used to say things how good the perfume is, based on their selling and how good their perfume performs, using people's recommendations and also feedbacks. So these two things are the really good marketing they do, and these are the two things that they are doing in terms of convincing their agents, resellers to state that their products is authentic. So that's it for part 1, and I think you guys have known quite a bit about fakes, originals, and how to select legit sellers and how to get the authentic perfumes online. So this is part 1, wait for part 2 next week.